Hi vlog! Welcome to Kenny's kitchen. Well, it's actually not my kitchen. I'm in Aspen, Colorado at my family's Airbnb situation. So I'm excited because this is my very first time documenting me cooking, like for real, not just like doing Instagram like pictures of me cooking. So this should be fun. Making my vodka sauce pasta recipe. It's amazing, it's a fan favorite, so I had to show you guys how I do it. And while I do it, I'm drinking a apple cider whiskey, so it should be extra good. Okay, first we're gonna cut some shallots. And shallots have become my actual favorite like ingredient ever since COVID. And this recipe, honestly, I change it like every time. Like I don't really like follow a recipe anymore because I've just made it so many times. But I'll show you guys like, you know, the main base, like the main things that like are the most important for this recipe. Okay. Sorry. My mom's recording, so face the camera, say hi, Mom. Hi. Okay, is this considered one shallot or is this considered a shallot? That's actually something I've never known. Together. So that's one shallot. Wow, I did not know that. And also while I'm chopping, I have water boiling or about to boil hopefully soon. And I put a bunch of salt in it.
Kenny.
Yeah?
Is it difficult to cut things up and chop them when we have really long nails, or is it just as easy?
No, it's way more difficult. And I never had long nails either, but I've literally had these since I went on my Saudi Arabia trip. Ew, they're like not cute anymore. But I'm not a pro cutter, so don't really refer to how I cut, but this is what I think is good. I like to always plant my fingers, you know, vertical, my fingernails like this, pressing firm on it. And then I'll go down on the shallot and just slice. And I'll try to like not completely slice through it, because then when we end up chopping it, it's gonna be a lot easier, I guess is the best way to put it. But I'm going really slow because it is not easy to chop with these nails, actually. That was a good question.
There's nothing wrong with that. We'll get it done.
We'll get it done. But you see how now, like when I chop it, I almost chopped my finger. When I cut through it in the beginning, I didn't go through all the way, so that when I turned it around and chopped it, it was so much easier. And now I have fine pieces. And I'll just put that one to the side.
You're basically an expert.
I wish I was an expert. So then we'll do it again. Little slices. I'm not taking my own advice with the fingers down because of the nails, but
typically you would.
That's typically what you want to do for sure. And then just like any leftover, just chop through it. It's a pretty good amount of shallots.
Looks good, Kenny.
Thanks, Mother. Oh, my eyes are watering. Okay, so we have our second shallot. We went skiing today and the snow was insane. It was like pure powder. Honestly, I think that's really good. But Mom, how much fun was it?
It was an epic day on the slopes.
We definitely got enough. Oh, I see a skin. Don't want this in there. Oh, it's kind of boiling. Okay, so now this is boiling. Put down just a tad. I'm gonna throw in the rigatoni. So we're gonna make the liquid. Now for the garlic. So I like to do it like this. I smash it. Okay. I don't like the ends, they just freak me out. Yeah. And then I just do that. Oh my god, we're going to see the new Spider-Man tomorrow. I'm really excited. I literally cannot wait. My family always goes to see a movie on Christmas Day, and it's always so fun. Okay, it's looking pretty good. My mom's crazy and wanted to try and do a mezcal pasta.
I still think I might throw some in there.
Instead of vodka pasta. And I like honestly don't know the science behind it and like if that would taste good slash if that would work.
I think it would.
Then maybe next time I'll try that. But for now, I'm really hungry and I just want to eat what I know is like amazing.
As is the rest of your family.
I know. Everyone's waiting on me right now.
Where's
I
it
think
going?
that's pretty good.
Okay.
I might take out some shallots. That's perfect. All right. So now, the fun part. I'm really tired of chopping. Now we're gonna heat up the skillet on like a medium high heat. We're gonna cover it with some olive oil. Okay.
Magic.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then we're gonna like, just wait till it gets a little shiny and shimmery. That's how you know it's hot. It's definitely not ready yet, but I definitely like when my pasta's al dente. Okay, I think it's hot. I think we're good. So now, I'm going to come over here and dump out the shallots and the garlic in here. Scrape all the goodness off. Don't try this at home. Oh, I see a little skin. Oh, honestly, it's fine. Not in there, thank God. Oh, my strainer. Yeah, we'll turn it down just a little bit. If you want to cook things. I used to cook things really fast because I'd be like, well, I'm a slow cook, but when I'd put it on the pan, I'd be like turning up the heat all the way because I'd want it just to go as fast as possible.
So Kendall, what do you prefer cooking on? An electric stove or a gas stove?
It's a gas stove.
Oh, and is that your preference?
Gas stove is my preference, honestly, but I know electric is better for the environment. So
It's nice of you to consider that.
maybe one day when I like have my own home and like, okay, so now I'm gonna add some oregano.
What was it?
Oregano. Just kind of like beautiful.
Isn't it?
And then we're gonna add some red chili flakes for some heat.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna add some salt because like,
Because why not?
this is really getting yummy. Oh, it smells so good.
Smells like
already.
heaven.
So now, it's pretty much like cooked through. It's like soft, it's mushy looking. You don't want it to start turning like too brown. So now we add
What are we doing, Kendall?
the tomato paste. And we're gonna add 2 of like this sized tomato paste. They're both about half a cup. Just because I'm making a big batch. But usually if I'm making a smaller batch,
You just use one.
you just use one, exactly. Turn down the heat a little bit so I can control. I just hit my head. I just hit my head on this, whatever this is called, but that was funny. Okay. So we're just gonna glob it out. And like turn the heat down if you
Is glob a cooking term, Kendall? When you're
Is glob a
globbing it
cooking
on?
term? I don't know. So look it up.
You're globbing it on?
Yeah. The tomato paste is like actually kind of hard to get out. I recommend having the can open like in preparation because when you have to like open the can and like I don't know, I guess I'm just a bad can opener. So for me, I need it like already opened. Now, we really just want this to break apart because it's super thick. And the whole point of it is to just mix into the garlic and into the shallots and get nice and soft and break apart. And it starts to turn like a brighter, prettier red.
Does your pasta have a name?
I mean, vodka sauce pasta.
Oh, cool.
Vodka sauce pasta. But I just call it Kenny Special Pasta because I literally make it so much.
You do.
So now it's like a bit brighter. It's kind of like coming apart more. It's not as tough. So we're about to add in the fun part. I'm supposed to do like a tablespoon or two.
You just do what you want.
Guess. I always just guess. So here's the vodka. Gorgeous. Ooh.
Any specific kind of vodka or any old vodka?
I actually usually use Tito's, but I'm using this one. It's Sunny Vodka. That's kind of cooking through. I'm gonna add a tad bit more. Burp. I don't really know what the vodka does, but like, you obviously want the like strong vodka flavor to come out. So you kind of need to cook it through for at least like a minute or so before we add the cream. See, look how the texture's already changed a little bit. It's a lot softer. Wow. Gorgeous. Okay, now I'm gonna add 2 cups of heavy cream. So here we go. This I usually like try to do it pretty exact because I think it's important. Look at that.
Should I do this a dash more? Cause why not?
Yeah.
Really?
Ow. I keep hitting my head on this thing, and I wish that it was documented because it's really funny. And the most important thing with this sauce, I think, is when the pasta's ready, you want to use like half a cup of the pasta water because it breaks. Because this is going to be pretty thick, and it just makes it like the perfect texture. Hey, I'm like out of breath. Like
altitude.
The altitude here. Like literally stirring is like a workout right now. Look at that. It's getting there. It's getting there. I think the pasta's probably almost ready, you guys. Ooh. Okay. So now we're gonna try to heat down a bit. Just like let it sit because we don't want it to get any thicker than this. But like, see, look at that thickness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's ready. This is really not the most efficient way, but I couldn't find like a, wait, I think I actually do know where a cup is.
You do what?
I do know where another measuring cup is, but for now, scoop some water into this bowl. Pour it in there. We definitely need a little bit more though. There we go. There we go. And then pour some more. Just leave it at that for now. You can always add more, but you can't take any out. We're just getting this pasta.
Are those special kind of pot warm or?
It's okay.
Okay, you got it.
No, I'm just using my sleeves, but you should definitely use pot holders. Okay. This is like the best thing ever because it's like a natural steam sauna.
Oh. Facial.
But let's just throw in a generous amount of butter, I guess is the best way to say it. So now that, look at that butter. Then we're gonna add some cheese.
What kind of cheese?
Oh, Parmesan cheese. Can't go wrong. Honestly, I prefer to do it like where you grate it, but I was too lazy. So we're not doing that. But that's when obviously it tastes the best. And then we slowly add in the pasta. I don't even think we'll be able to fit all this pasta in there. Like, how good does this look?
It looks.
And then guess what?
What?
We're gonna add a little more butter. Just a little bit more. And then a fork or whatever. And then more cheese. And then more pepper flakes. I like it spicy. I'm gonna try and go a little easy on my family. The one thing I'm sad about is that I bought basil and the basil went bad. So usually I like to garnish it at the end with basil, like put like a bunch of fresh basil on top, and it also just makes it look so pretty. But our basil was bad, so I'm not gonna get to use that. But if you make this recipe, or if you make, honestly, most pastas, it just makes it look so pretty, and it does have a nice little aftertaste to it. This is pretty mixed through. Last but not least, just some more salt. And we are